Greetings and welcome to this week's edition of Trade Theory. This is Kevin Jefferson, the curator of Trade Theory, here on Wednesday, November 19, 2025. We're a day later than we normally put these out. It's normally done on the Tuesday, but we'll start where we are. So I had failed to record this last, but I had been marking up the charts for Tesla with an expectation to add that to my analysis. So I'll start with this video on analyzing that. So back on October 17th of this year, I had a short entry roughly at the, roughly around, click this off. We got some news coming up here. Roughly around $440.25 with a target on the 4-hour chart, which is a lower time frame chart, of 392.22, which was hit, and then a longer term price target of 378.03. So the first target was hit on the sell side on the short, and now prices bounced off of that target and pulling back. So this is my expectation of the pullback from the short to be around 437.32 or 437.50, somewhere around there. So over the next several days, I wouldn't be surprised if Tesla continues to rise. All right, so you can add that to your analysis belt now. All right, so moving on to Bitcoin. So we already know that our sell hypothesis paid out. It hit our target price back here, the green, and now price is way below there and it's down here. So what do you do next? So if you find on the lower time frame some type of entry opportunity to buy back, you can buy back up to a possible pullback point of roughly 98,952.95. But if it was me, I would just wait and see if price is done falling. And then once you kind of have maybe 2 successive bullish days on the daily, then we could look to maybe catch it off of the pullback and try to look for a short on that trade as opposed to trying to buy the bottom. So I would wait for that pullback point and kind of see what happens. And even if it turns around, then you'll get an opportunity to buy in. But more importantly, I think it will pull back and continue to go lower in 98,952.95. So right at 98,952 is where I'm thinking we're going to stall out again and maybe take another sell. All right, moving on to WTI crude. We've got a sell hypothesis on here, and our take profit, our target price is roughly 57.59, so 57.592, so $57.59 is our expectation, and price is currently at 59 and some change, 58.930, and so we had it up here, so it's in profit, and we're just waiting for it to come down and touch that and get us out of the trade, and then we'll analyze it further. So still short that, and we are in profit from where we shorted it up here in the 61 area. Okay, going to gold. Now gold, I told you, like, it was looking bearish. Now it's at a kind of a crucial point. So I was waiting. I was thinking, what would I do if I got into this at all? I would probably have taken a buy. And so now price is starting to move up. We can see that. So it's a little bit away from the entry where I would want to get in. But so at this point, I would just watch and see if it stalls out. And my expected point of stall is roughly 43.3607. So once it reaches there, I just wait for it, price to pull back again and give me another entry. And that would confirm that it was actually going to continue to go up. Or price could fall back and drop lower. So I'm expecting it to move higher up to that 44 area that I just mentioned, the 43.40. Yeah, what's that? 43.38 area in the coming days. So if you want, you can hop on that train, but that's kind of further than where I would want to get in, and just watch that because I think this is kind of a crucial point. To where it could go either way. So I would actually probably wait for it to go higher and exhaust and then fall back and then take a trade off of that, as opposed to trying to bet, because it's in a significant point of kind of trying to figure out where it wants to go next. So I would just be very cautious with gold right now. Okay, moving on to the Dow Jones, the US 30. So price hit our downside reset point almost to the number. right here at the 45 area, 45, 931, 16, somewhere around there. And so if that holds, then I'm looking for price to continue higher over the coming days and maybe stall out at around 47, 364.11. So I'm getting up that high from 46, 183 now to 47, 364. You can, buy that up. If this holds, I would probably wait for price to get here and see if it exhausts, and then potentially take a sell off of that. But you can do it either way. You can buy up until this point, or you can sell off of this point. And but prices, I think it's if it holds here and it gives a sell continuation short, then I'm expecting for price to start to fall significantly with the Dow Jones. So this is kind of a crucial point over the next several weeks. What happens between now and December, it will kind of mark out how we're going to go into next year, I believe. So very interesting times to pay attention. All right, the NASDAQ, we had price went through our reset point down here and bounced off, actually went deeper than where we had. And so price is pulling back, and I have a possible long exhaustion point of 24,988.40, somewhere around there. So price is right now at 24,864, so it's not too far. And I just watch price there and see if it stalls out. And then if it does and gives us a continuation short, same thing, would look for price to continue to start to fall pretty significantly after that. So we will see, and then we'll wrap up with the S&P 500. Price hit our reset point down here, and it's pulling bounce off of that. And so I'm looking for, if price continues higher, a long exhaustion point of about 67.92.98. And if it does stall there and give us a sell opportunity, then same thing, what happens over those next three price swings will kind of let us know what the market's going to do. If it, swings and gives us a bullish signal or a bearish signal, it will be significant on either side. So we'll see. Or price may consolidate. It's starting to level off, you can see. So price may kind of go into a holding pattern until some other decisions are made on a global level. So that's not something that you can write off either. All right, so I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys have had a great week trading, investing, doing all the things that you do. And until next time, enjoy the day and happy trading.